How good is Black Panther? We're approaching the end of the season, and I wanted to get this video out there before this coming week's big patch, so let's talk about Black Panther. The purpose of this video is to help you evaluate Black Panther's current position in the game, how it will evolve over time, and perhaps maybe if you haven't purchased the season pass yet, this will give you a better idea of whether you want to or not. Though, don't take my word as gospel, plenty of people have varying different opinions on all kinds of cards, so ultimately, you should make the decision, but hopefully this will help you gain more information about the card. Black Panther is a 5 energy 4 power card, and his effect is on reveal double this card's power. This effect occupies a very unique space in Marvel's Snap. He's not the first card to have the ability to double its own power, but he's certainly the first card that starts at a decently high stat line before he doubles his power. The other double power cards all have a specific condition required to activate their effect. With Deadpool, it's Destroy, and with Human Torch, it's Being Moved. Black Panther's condition is much easier to stack multiple times in a single turn because it's a simple on-reveal effect. Speaking of his favorable stat line, it's actually perfect. I think that they exactly nailed the energy cost and power ratio for this card. At 5/4, his first double activation leaves him at exactly 8 power, meaning he's just 1 short of being Shang-Chi'd, unless that trigger activates twice. That's super important because it allows the Black Panther player to either quote-unquote play around a Shang-Chi or inadvertently avoid it because you didn't buff Black Panther enough. His position in the meta does leave a little bit to be desired. Talking about the quote-unquote meta in Marvel Snap is rather difficult because we don't actually have a tournament environment just yet, or even an ability to test what a tournament environment might look like because we don't have friendly matches. Regardless, I do expect that more competitive environment to look quite a bit different than the meta that we have now on ladder. Ignoring that for a moment, focusing on what we do have now, Black Panther really hasn't managed to find his way into any of the quote-unquote top meta decks. My personal experience with the card, though, has been nothing but positive. I had my fastest climb to infinite yet using a Jane Foster negative deck featuring Black Panther himself, and a handful of streamers that I enjoy watching, namely Mr. Metal and Valentine, both did their infinite climb with the same deck after seeing my success with it, and they had nothing but positive things to say as well. I will say that deck is for very patient players. You will have bad draws with that deck, and managing those bad draws can be frustrating at times. What about the future? Well, personally, I think Black Panther's impact on the game will only grow as additional on-reveal synergy is added to the game. Already this coming next week, we have Shuri and Absorbing Man joining the Marvel Snap list of cards, which could possibly push some more unique on-reveal strategies into the metagame. Now, Cosmo and Shang-Chi are obvious possible counters to Black Panther. Cosmo, of course, being that he negates the on-reveal effect, and Shang-Chi, of course, being a destruction effect for a Black Panther who's triggered multiple times. That's certainly worth keeping in mind, but ultimately, I don't believe that hurts Black Panther as much as it may seem initially. The community consensus on the card is that so far he appears to be about average. I think he's a bit better than that. I think he's a good card, and I suspect that he'll only continue to improve over time as we get more buff synergy or on-reveal synergy stuff that really pushes him past a certain threshold, and I think he's already quite good. If you're considering picking up the season pass, personally, I would recommend it, especially because Black Panther will be joining Series 5 cards, meaning he'll be fairly rare to acquire, and we have no idea how long it's going to take cards to rotate through Series 5. So if you feel like you might want Black Panther, this is going to be the easiest way for you to acquire the card, at least for some time. There is also some other fantastic stuff in the season pass, including that Black Panther variant, which looks really nice. But like I said at the start of this video, ultimately it's your decision, and don't let that be dictated by anybody else. I was just here to give you my opinions on Black Panther. Let me know what you think of Black Panther, and let me know what you thought of Warriors of Wakanda, the latest Marvel Snap season, as we're moving toward a new season and a brand new batch of cards with Series 4 and 5 that I'm incredibly excited to get my hands on. I'll probably do a video on Silver Surfer relatively soon because according to data mined information, he'll be our next season pass card, and we'll go over some different strategies we might be able to use with Silver Surfer. But thank you so much for watching this video. Keep being awesome. I'll catch you around, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, also, come check me out on Twitch. I'm streaming every single day this week and probably every single day this month. Every single weekday, not weekends.